Hey guys, Manu Vinci here, and in this video I'm gonna do a product analysis to understand if I will be able to sell this product that we just found, and most of all, why Keepa is the #1 tool that every Amazon seller should be using. So let's go and dive into this product analysis. So I'm just looking at this Paul Smith Extreme of the Toilet for Men. Pardon my pronunciation. And I can see right away that this product's got over 1,000 ratings. So right away, I understand that this product is moving, and it's got a bestseller ranking of 9,640. So I know that is on top 1% of its category. By going into the Keepa graph, I can see that is on the top 1% of the beauty category and top 1% of the subcategory men's or the toilet. So why Keepa is so important? Because to make sales on Amazon, you got to have at least a portion, a percentage of the buy box, because 90% of sales on Amazon happen from the buy box. Only those Amazon sellers are the ones that look at the competition. And in this video, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be checking, first of all, what kind of competition I've got on this product. Now that I know that it's got a great bestseller ranking, I know that the product is moving, I can go and have a look at what are my competitors doing. And straight away, I'm going to be using Keepa to understand what kind of stock they've got, because Keepa reveals what kind of stock each seller has got. In this case, this product is selling for £23.15, and the buy box is held by Amazon. It's held by Amazon, and they've got over 1,000. Okay. And then we got one that is used very good, again, seems sold by Amazon warehouse. Then we got all these competitors which have got very low stock, 1, 6, 23, 1,000. I would have to double check that. It's sold by Monkey Ltd. And this could be one of my top competitors, especially if they are FBA. I'm going to be looking at that in a moment. Then we got this all beauty shop that got 60, 50, for I must have it, and 4 for I'm mere trading. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is check how many FBA sellers we've got on this product. And when I click on that, now the competition is much lower, because the FBA sellers will get more buy box due to the fact that they've got perfect metric. When something is fulfilled by Amazon, you are considered to have perfect metric. Delivery times are reduced to 1 day, and all the metrics as an FBA sellers are taken care of by Amazon rather than being FBM, whereby all the metrics are on yourself, including shipping the orders and all that good stuff that goes with it. So when I look into it, I can see that now we've got Amazon. I won't consider this one used because we've only got one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 FBA sellers with very low stock, apart from Amazon. So my main competitor in this case is Amazon. So should I buy a product to sell if Amazon is on the listing? And the answer is, if you can compete with Amazon and you can share the buy box, then yes, especially if Amazon is in and out of stock. I prefer, to be honest, to skip products where Amazon is a seller continuously. But if Amazon is in and out of stock, then I will get into the listing. But if I can be really competitive with their pricing, then I will get into the listing, because I know I will get a portion of their buy box. So looking at this, that seller that has got more than 1,000 BMFBM, they could have put 1,000 in stock even if they haven't got it, just to get a higher percentage of buy box. So straight away, I'm discarding that seller being an FBM, because I'm going to be selling this product as FBA. Next thing I want to do is understanding what kind of profit I can expect. So I am buying this product at £8.34, including VAT. So if I go into the FBA calculator, I've already punched in, so I can put it here actually. I've already punched in costs and the sales on my FBA VAT calculator and profit spreadsheet. But just to show you how that works, so it's selling for £23.15 at the moment, and we are buying at £8.34, including VAT. Calculate the profits, and we can see we got a net margin of 38%, net profit of £8.93, and we got pick and pack, so fulfillment by Amazon fees of £2.34, and £3.54 as referral fees. So as you can see, I've already put in all this information in my calculator, which is giving me a profit as per the Amazon calculator of 893. Okay, but we need to pay VAT on this. So the VAT that I'm going to be paying on the sale is 386. VAT on purchase that I'm going to get back is 139. I get left to pay 247. So at this point, from 893, I'm actually making £6.46 profit after taxes, and a net profit percentage of 27.91%, which is pretty good for this product, which is selling really well. So if I'm going to buy 100 of these, this product is going to give me £646 profit with a cost of 834, which could generate a revenue of £2,315 with a ROI of 77.48. Okay, so now that I know my numbers, which is really important, I need to understand if selling it at 23.15, I will be able to get a share of the buy box. Because one error, one mistake that all Amazon sellers do is just to look at the data now. But what you should be doing is looking at the data from 3 to 6 months before now to see if this price is just a fake. It's just now that they have bumped the price up, and then you buy the product, you get into Amazon FBA, and then you see that they're selling the product at £14. At that point, you'll be at loss and you're not going to make any sales at this price. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is going into the Keepa graph and understanding a little more of what's going on. If you remember a few seconds ago, I said about if Amazon is always in stock, I will not buy. So the graph maybe seems a little bit overwhelming looking at it like that. So I'm going to just look at the moment one thing at the time. So I'm gonna untick all these buttons just to see if Amazon is in stock all the time. Right now, we're looking at 3 months data. So the good thing about this is already that I will be able to get a percentage of the buy box, because in the last 3 months, Amazon has been selling it at a higher price. If you look at it from the 18th of November 2020 all the way up to January 22nd, was actually selling it at 24.25, which it would have made more profits. Okay, and then they've gone down to 23.35, which is still higher than now. 23.08, 23.12. The lowest they've gone down is 22.86, but for the most part now they're selling at 23.16. Now I want to look at more data. So if I click for a year worth of data, I can see that Amazon has actually been out of stock all these periods. So from February 17th last year all the way up to July the 9th, they didn't have stock. So I have actually got a supplier that has got quite a few in stock. The next thing I want to be looking at is if the sales rank is pretty constant. And you can see that we are from 22,000 to 7,000, 6,000. So it goes up and down, but nonetheless, always within the top 1% of the beauty category. So I am happy with that. List price and new, we're going to be looking at these things now. So there's been sellers selling it a little bit lower than Amazon, 2098, but these ones are third-party sellers. As I told you before, I want to be looking at what the buy box was. So you can see that the buy box, if we take everything else off again, in the last 3 months, the buy box has always been around the price that Amazon has been selling it at. It looks like Amazon has been getting the most part of the buy box. And I'm going to be doing a little bit more analysis by clicking on the data. Here you can see what the current bestseller ranking is and what is the average bestseller ranking of the past 90 days, 3 months, and 6 months. So on average, the sales ranking is actually better than what is going for now. The buy box at the moment is Amazon. Lowest FBA seller is these guys, Glamour Online. Last price change was an hour ago, and we can see all these things in here by clicking on offers. You can see what kind of price has been selling on, and you can see when that that has changed. And by clicking in here, you can select what kind of date range you want to be looking at. So if you look in last 90 days, you can see that there has been this used very good for a while now. It seems like nobody wants to buy used perfume. And then we got these guys that 80 minutes ago they got the buy box. 80 minutes ago Amazon then got it, and then this best of beauty. So you can see that the buy box is rotating within the price of 23.99 to 23.13. Okay, so if you want to look even more in details for the buy box, you click on the buy box statistics. Again, in here you can choose different range in days of 30, 90, or 180 days, and you can see which percentage is being getting the buy box for. So you can see that Amazon has got 81% of buy box, but has been sharing it with these guys. Okay, as you can see, as you saw in here as well, I could potentially lower the price here and still make a good profit, because even if I make £3 in profit, I will still make £300 per month in profit. So let's say you got 100 of these products, you're making £30,000 in profit per month, right? So your target is to find products that will make you at least £200 in profit per month. Okay, and once you start having just 10 of them, you're making a profit of £2,000, right? So this is what the kind of targets that I look at. So another thing you can do is go on, so grab the ASIN of these products. You can actually look at it straight into Keepa. So if you go into product viewer and you paste the ASIN here, load it, and you can see all this data that I'm actually looking right now on the graph. You can actually look it right into Keepa if that's easier for you. And again, you can configure the columns and choose what you would like to look at. For example, the collectibles is something that I'm not interested in. You can see if this product has been selling for on eBay and at what price. And by looking in here, you can see that on eBay it's been selling new for 30, 14, even a higher price if you are an eBay seller. So these are the kind of calculations and analysis that I would do for a product to see if I can compete at the buy box price even within the past dates of 3 to 6 months, which is really, really important, just in case you buy a product and then there is a price drop where you won't be making any profits and you'll be stuck with a product that's going to stay on the shelf of Amazon and you won't be able to sell. So this is pretty much it of what I would do as an analysis of a product. I will definitely go ahead and buy this because I know that it's a product that sells with a great bestseller ranking and great profits. So this is one of the products I'm going to go now to buy from one of my wholesalers. Hope you liked this video. If you did, press like and share, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.